Hey, what's up guys? I'm Sci-Hi. Welcome back to another ladder grind session. We're going to rock Historic today. I'm going to bring out the trusty White Auras deck again that I've had some success with. Of course, Alchemy is upon us. I know a lot of people have mixed reactions, myself included, on the format. Costs a lot of wild cards, but it is exciting and new. There are lots of new cards. The format's just getting underway. It'll be interesting to see how many cards have really bled into Historic. I haven't played much ladder lately, so we'll dive in shortly here and see what we find. I know Inquisitor Captain is kind of the new hotness. Super powerful card, kind of like a collected company in creature form that people are abusing by copying and just doing crazy shenanigans with. So hopefully we actually come up against that deck today and we draw our Hushbringers and totally shut all that crap off if we can be so lucky. But tried a little bit more of alchemy format in ranked with the trusty Red Dragons deck, but taking a little bit of a beating from kind of these new angel decks, and even the black sacrifice decks can really drain a lot of life. So we're gonna dive back into some ranked Historic today, just something we know a little bit better. But as always, like and subscribe, comment, let me know what you want to see. I will have my invitational run up this Saturday. I believe it's Phantom Crimson Vow Draft. So I'll be making a run there, and I'll upload the video. Hopefully can make it to day 2, but we'll have fun either way. But yeah, definitely like, subscribe, comment, let me know what more you guys want to see. We'll do lots of Mythic gameplay, deck techs for all formats, covering all competitive decks, and as well as drafts. But without further ado, let's get things started here. We're on the draw. Got a couple of Esper Sentinels. We do have our Hushbringer, so, and Kor Spiritdancer. Looks good. We'll keep this. An aggressive red deck to kick things off. But yeah, Alchemy is pretty crazy format. I mean, the cards with the draft mechanic, I think, are particularly cool. How you can draft up to one of 15 different cards. It really adds a lot of depth to the game. A lot of decision making. It's pretty cool. Alright, well, we could get Hushbringer online right away, or we could go Spiritdancer and try to start powering out next turn. And the question is, how much does this really shut off a Hushbringer on the Shaman's deck? There's a fair amount of things it will shut off, so I'm tempted to just let this rip now. Although this isn't necessarily a Shaman's deck at all. I should not misspeak. But yeah, we'll just establish the Hushbringer now. This is like a mono red wizards. This should shut off a few things to their deck, but wow, it's a lot of triggers. So at least holding the Spiritdancer back, we'll be able to get the trigger immediately next turn. But we are going to take some damage here from all these triggers on prowess. Hopefully they don't have another removal. We can get this guy. Looks like they might. But so against red, we really want to draw into our Rune of Sustenance, get lifelink going to try to preserve our life total. That's an interesting attack. I mean, this is so valuable that I almost don't want to block with it in case they've got, you know, another Unholy Heat. triggering it twice, then maybe one more spell to finish it off. I could think about chump blocking here, just to try to preserve my life total. But I guess I'm just going to actually let it all through for now. See what happens. A little bit goldfishy, but I'm just not sure what they have planned here. So many triggers. Yeah, in hindsight, I do wish I blocked, considering they're going to do that and kill my blocker, but... I really want to draw a Rune of Sustenance, so I probably don't want to Sram. I'm just going to all the glitters, hope I draw Rune of Sustenance, go from there. There's another all the glitters. It's kind of dicey. I mean, I almost want a chump blocker out there. But we really want to survive next turn. I mean, I'm not going to kill them this turn by casting this. I would add 3, 4. Would add another 6 power if I'm actually counting right. So I might just attack and then go Sram, so we just have a blocker. Or another blocker, at least. It's kind of getting really to crunch time in this game. Gotta block everything. Like, my life depends on it. We'll see what happens. I'm going straight to me. Alright. And of course, we'll play the Sentinel as well to buff it more. Hopefully that's enough. Nice. Geeky Magic. I think I've played this person before. It's kind of a memorable name. On the draw, but we've got some stuff to play. We'll keep. Blue red. Probably just gonna go Sentinel first. Hopefully get to draw some cards. Probably just attack and drop a Sram, look to get our draw engine online. Cycle an Opus, making a treasure. Ouch. Anger of the Gods. That hurt. At least we drew one. Damn, no third land. I don't really want to go Sram here because I can't get a trigger immediately without that third land. So maybe I'll just do another Sentinel with a Savior to potentially defend him. And their opponent can't find a third land either. Oh, kind of a limited resources game we got going here. So now I'm gonna go Sram first, I think. Followed by a Cartouche onto Sentinel. We want to keep increasing this guy's power. Make it more difficult for them to pay the tax. We'll attack in. There's a looting. Yeah, it looks like one of those graveyard decks. We need to win. We need to try to win as fast as possible before they can combo off on us. Alright, well, we could play... I mean, Hushbringer could turn off dragons coming into play. We don't really know exactly how they are going to win with their Emergent Ultimatum, but kind of want to just win as fast as we can. So we could go... Spiritdancer. You know, we are susceptible to Anger of the Gods. Well, we'll get one more Spiritdancer out there. And maybe start cartouching the dancer itself. Or... could just Hushbringer. Really a lot of avenues. It depends on what are they going to be able to do next turn. Yeah, I'm just going to drop the Hushbringer now and attack with everything. I mean, we can defend at least one guy if they do Anger of the Gods. We could, and they are, so we'll draw our card. We'll save the Spiritdancer, and then we'll be able to start buffing it next turn. That's the best thing we have out there right now. Yep, just load the boat. Fortunately, a little bit short. Just shy, but we can attempt to defend it with a Savior. Hopefully our opponent doesn't pop off and win next turn. That'll feel bad. They certainly have the ammo to do so. Ugh. It's frustrating. It's always just this such a feels bad moment when you're the one on the other side of an Emergent Ultimatum, like staring down 3 horrific spells. Like, what are you supposed to pick? All options are bad most of the time. And of course, without knowledge of our opponent's hand, it's always difficult to know what to do. Like when they drop an Omniscience on you It's like you're just playing a dangerous game of what you allow them to have, but most of the times it doesn't even matter. We certainly can't allow Sarah's Emissary. That's game over. So that's just easy pick. We just see what happens. But if they put this out, we're dead. So that's easy for me to choose that one. But they're just gonna keep recycling and doing this again and again. It's like an Opus and Mind's Desire. It's gonna get crazy. Maybe they'll just naturally draw the angel and play it. That's a lot of and a scholar. It's not looking good. Four to us and tapping our guys. Same thing. Do it all over again, like a punching bag. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I mean, it's everything. It's just everything gets recycled regardless what you pick. You got the creatures recasting the thing. You've got multiple 5 billion storm effects. It's really a powerful thing to be doing in Historic. I mean, it almost looks like just like a legacy deck. Modern, just to be doing something this crazy. That should do it. Stormed out. Brutal. On the play, a couple of Hushbringers. No draw engines. Hopefully we're up against white-green or something where Hushbringer matters. Opponent's lost in thought. Maybe game crash. difficult mulligan decision. They just mulled once. Sweet. That's what I want to see. Hopefully we can ride this Hushbringer to victory. Depending on what their build is. So if anyone's unfamiliar, like Hushbringer is so good against these decks that rely on enters the battlefield effects to gain life, and oftentimes Skyclave apparitions are their only way to remove stuff, so it shuts that off as well. Of course, they may have other things to remove the Hushbringer, like enchantment forms of removal, but I've got no third land. Not much happening. I guess, we'll attack and maybe just get a backup Hushbringer. Seems like the best we can do for now. Okay, now probably just gonna attack again, get a Esper Sentinel out. Might have a collected company, and draw a card off that, and just play a Selfless Savior. At some point, we'll consider just laying out these auras, even if we don't have a draw engine. We'll just start buffing guys if we can't find anything else. Let's go ahead and take that. That's nothing. Yeah, give me my cards. Shut down. Alright, there's a land. Now we can start to try to close in on this game. Start buffing our flyers. Just attack through the air, do it that way. Dragon Whelp was going crazy for a second. Innkeeper, again, just shut down. Hush. Can't stop this. Six damage. Could care less, but I will go ahead and just knock that out of there. Get that shit out of here. It's just desperation. That should do it. I mean, Hushbringer, it's gross how much it owns those decks. As long as you get it early, and if they don't have any form of removal, I mean, it's hard to lose at that point. You'd have to really F up the game. But yeah, if you don't find it early, it can get out of control. If they start getting too many triggers, guys get too big. We have no removal in the deck. We just rely on making our guys bigger than them and shutting down ETB effects. But yeah, no removal. We just have to be bigger than our opponent. Huh. That's a hand. No bodies to stick any of this on. I think we'll throw it back. Wow. It's a very glittery hand. I think we'll keep it, and as much as it sucks to get rid of the powerful all the glitters, we do have 3 of them, so I'm gonna punt 1 and roll with this. What are these weird artifact decks? Oh, we're ninja style. Yikes. Well, I mean, Kor Spiritdancer is the best thing we can put out right now. Hope it lives till next turn. I think I gotta make that gamble because it'll just be too strong once we can start triggering it. And I don't have a 3rd land, so if I saved it, it's unfortunate. Like, even if I did save it for next turn, I didn't have a 3rd land yet, so I wouldn't necessarily have been able to get a trigger off of it, but I've got not much to do. Guess we'll just play a Hushbringer now and say go. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill everything I have. That was that ninja move early, drawing so many cards. Oh, and it's whenever on ninja, so they're even getting it off this changeling guy. They're just drawing so many cards right now. It's kind of crazy. Maybe just want to Angelic Gift here just to draw 1 card. All the glitters would buff it 2, making it a 3/3. I mean, I guess that's actually, maybe that's more important to try to block. Maybe they're gonna kill it. Gotta try to shut down this card drawing engine from them. Comes everything. More ninjutsu. Oh, what just happened? I can't block that. And I couldn't block this because it was flying when it was coming in. And now I have to discard 2 cards. Ouch. Yeah, thank you. That reminds me, I need to turn my emotes on. I don't know, like a patch removed all my emotes for some reason. But what do we want to discard here? All the glitters, best enchantment, but Angelic Gift could be important to just draw into something else and have flying to potentially stop this nonsense. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep all the glitters. I'm drawing so many cards, it's obscene. Alright, we really need another land. I'm gonna play this just because I need to draw cards. Has another all that glitters. And it's a tough spot to be. Can't really attack yet. Yeah, kind of saw that coming with all the cards they drew. Figures that they had to have found something. Kind of just a snowball effect. Once they get this drawing going and just keep drawing too many cards, we're just kind of on the wrong end of it right now. It's too much happening. Making us discard everything and they're drawing everything. Yeah, I think we're dead. It's not one life. We're not gonna come back. We've got 30 cards in their hands, so. Just how it goes. Haven't really come up against any alchemy cards yet, but I know they are out there. On the draw again. Weird domain decks. So, no draw engine. I guess I want to just load up, start trying to load up the Hushbringer. They're just getting to sculpt their hand pretty good. It's a lot of damage coming through. We'll have to start thinking about chump blocking probably sooner rather than later. Maybe we can go down to 9. We're gonna gain some life. So don't know if we need to yet. I think I'll probably take this for now. God, there's so many fucking Kavus. Alright. Unfortunately, they've got the card that can exile a creature, so they probably found that. And are making a guy indestructible is not going to be any good, but we gotta just go for it. I mean, they probably have what they need. Yep, there it is, as predicted. That hurts. Yeah, no draw engines really kind of screwing us here. It's a lot of cards and a lot of damage. Yeah, I think it's over. If they didn't have the exile card, we would have had a little bit of a chance to try to make a comeback there, but a lot of ranked opponents today. Again, we're on the draw. These hands, I mean, no draw engine, but again, Hushbringer is so good if they are white-green. So we're always tempted to keep the Hushbringer hands, especially when this meta is so dominated by these white-green gain life decks. Assuming that's what they're actually on. But here come the Spiritdancers. I don't know, it's really weird that they haven't played a card yet. Maybe this is something else. I guess I will just attack to kick things off. And now I'm actually just gonna play the Spiritdancer. Since we haven't actually seen a creature yet, we can get the Hushbringer out when we need to, assuming it is good here. And our opponent doesn't have a third land. They must have just a jank hand or something. Now I will all the glitters Spiritdancer. Begin our drawing. I'll play an Esper Sentinel because it will, being that it's an artifact, it will boost all the glitters by 1. So we'll play that right away. A Dramoka's Command. Just to get me to sack an enchantment. Okay. Yeah. Just nothing doing for them. Nothing going on. Getting deeper into ranked opponents. We'll got Hushbringer plus draw engines and a couple good enchantments. Hello, Guitar Magoyf. White black. I guess we'll just I guess we'll just start with Sram. I don't really know yet exactly what our opponent's on. Just start loading them up. I was really hoping to draw a dog there, to 1 mana cost dog to potentially have backup to defend Sram. Assuming they have like some sort of removal, but looks like they're on the Reanimator plan. Unfortunate. Well, I guess just gonna have to fight kicking and screaming.
Welcome to my world. I leave you with one last nightmare.
Well, this doesn't look good now. All we can do is try to kill him as fast as possible, but gonna get really powerful creature on board here. Maybe lights out.
This is my masterpiece.
Did they find something even worse? Yep, they did. Sarah's Emissary would be lights out. Yep, GG. I have no answer to a Sarah's Emissary naming creature. We'll try one more, see if we can get something going. All draw engine, no enchantments. And we're on the play. It's like we're always missing something. It seems like just can't get the right combination of cards. I mean, it's tempting to just keep... You've got to draw some enchantments, right? So we'll just keep trying to get that Spiritdancer down, get a trigger, draw a trigger off of it. There's our Captain Stay Hard. By the way, guys, as it gets darker in the room, I'm aware of kind of this flickering to my back. It's due to need some key lighting. Can calibrate OBS to match the exact green screen that I have, but as the room gets darker, it no longer is tracking. So I'll get that straightened out sooner rather than later. Just gotta buy some lighting. Should be able to fix it easily. But my apologies for kind of this weird flickery effect for now. But anyways, back to the gameplay. Probably just want to keep triggering out here. Go with our opponent's on, like, looks to be Jeskai control. Guess we'll go gift. Just hope to keep drawing enchantments. Go ahead and dump the Sentinel out. Keep packing in. Oh, something's going down outside. Don't know if you can hear that. There's a Day of Judgment. That hurts. Time to reset. Yep, we'll go ahead and escape the Sentinel's eyes as well. Maximum drawing effect. Ouch. Mythic's Master's Day of Judgment. Having to start over yet again. And I guess that's good that we had just so many draw engines. And I guess this time I'll probably want to just get the Savior out, so I can defend against at least a conventional killing on my Spiritdancer. Won't be able to do much about bouncing or exiling, but if they try to kill it the conventional way, at least I've got that covered, sort of, this time. Let's search for Ascanta. Alright. What 3 cards could they have in hand? I do have Fading Hope, so I'm worried I'm just going to load this guy up. They're going to Fading Hope it. Even still, we will be drawing cards along the way. So maybe I want to Sram first and draw even more. I don't think so, not yet. Just see how big we can load this up. And I really don't know what they actually have in their hand. Can only speculate, of course, but you know, if they had Fading Hope, like, wouldn't they want to just do it early so I don't draw all these cards? But I guess they could make me just waste all this resources and time and then do it. Yep, I gotta just go for the kill. Let her rip. See what happens. So now maybe I'll pull back. Got lethal, just attack, see what happens. Might have to redeploy all this stuff if they just bounce it, or that's interesting. That is a way they can chump block me that way. That's annoying that we had no flying. Nothing I can do about it. I guess I could finish off with a captain. Guess like if they draw a Hullbringer or something, Hull Crasher, whatever the hell the annoying flash can't be countered creature is. Looks like they're digging out of answers. So hopefully we got this. Nice. Alright, at least we ended on a good note. Probably was relatively net neutral there. A little bit of kind of a weird wash of games, but yeah, anyways guys, I'm Sci-Hi. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment more on what you want to see. I'll be posting lots of Mythic deck techs, Mythic gameplay. Stay tuned this weekend. I do have the Crimson Vow Invitational Phantom Draft, so I'll probably be practicing my draft format for the remainder of the day and get ready for this Saturday. I'll post that as soon as it's finished. Hopefully it can make a deep run, and if we're lucky enough to make it to day 2. But that'll do it for now. Hope you guys all have good luck on your ladder games or whatever you choose to play, and good times all around. Anyways, peace guys. Later.